actually recorded my last vlog yesterday, but then I realized today is Scooby-Doo's 55th birthday, and what kind of mega fan would I be if I did not take advantage of my nice little setup and my new energy to finally get to share at least a little bit of my love for the gang. Today's beat was brought to you by Mystery Incorporated. Mystery Inc. Oh my god, Mystery Inc. did a collab. Talking about them like they're real, they are to me. Scooby-Doo, like the property of Scooby-Doo, did a collab with Wet n Wild, or was licensed by Wet n Wild. I'm not entirely sure, and I got some of it as a gift this year while I was sick, which I really appreciate. I also got this as a gift, which I love. It's a cool sweater. So let's talk about the beat. I actually keep my makeup in a plastic bag inside of this because it's so nice. I don't want it to get grody, so all the makeup that could open or spill and all the brushes that get pigment on them, I actually keep them in a plastic bag inside to keep the bag nice. Applied all of it, of course, with the Scooby-Doo Wet n Wild makeup brush. Brushes. It's like a small handful of like brushes. It's very cute. Apparently they glow in the dark. I wouldn't know. I haven't charged them to see. But to me, the pièce de résistance is this like lip crayon. So I have this one and like this one. I refer to them as brown and cherry cola. They are called woofles, like waffles, but woof if you're a dog, and pupcakes, which is super cute. I use woofles. I used woofles today. And then the last makeup product, trust me, it's not a makeup video. Last makeup product I'll talk about is the blush. I have the blush. It's potty time, which here's the thing. It's potty time as in paw, like a puppy paw, but like it's party time, but all it comes out, there's no way to say it where it doesn't sound like you're doing a Jersey accent to tell a baby that they need to use potty. Like, it's potty time. It just, who wrote this copy? Technically it comes with a mirror on it. Like, this is like a little vinyl thingy to protect the mirror, but I refuse to take it off because I will not get rid of him and I don't need a tiny little mirror. But this is also my new go-to blush. Like, I use this and I use Woofles lip crayon in like every, like in the last vlog and in every vlog you'll see, unless stated otherwise, that is what I'm using. So of course we had a little beat so we could get into the look, but that is not where the Scooby-Doo outfit ends. I'm also wearing Scooby-Doo socks, which I won't give you too much feet, don't worry. I'm wearing Scooby-Doo socks and Scooby-Doo pants. I've had these for a while. They're my PJ pants. I was thinking I would do a Scooby-Doo trivia quiz, and if I can find one, see finally which one of the gang I'm most like. I feel I know the answer. I fear that I don't. But I think I do, so let's do this trivia. What is Scooby-Doo's real name? Scoobert. Correct. Scoober Dooby-Doo. Who is Scooby's best friend? Shaggy. Obviously. It's not fair though, because like, you know, he loves all of the gang, but Shaggy is his best friend. Yes. The interface for this website is ass, by the way. What year did this original Scooby-Doo... This heavy hitter. 69. 69 is when the first Scooby-Doo episode came out. Who is the leader of the quartet of teenage mystery solvers and their Great Dane companion Scooby-Doo in the American animated series Scooby-Doo? Shaggy Rogers, Velma Dinkley, Fred Jones, or Daphne Blake? Actually, according to one of the recent movies, it's Daphne. And Fred says so to her, that she's the leader. But I fear this quiz is older and perhaps sexist, so I think that it's going to say Fred. But I'm going to say Daphne because I stick to the truth. It says incorrect, it's Fred Jones. He is not the leader of Mystery Inc. anymore, as per his own admission, but fine, I'll take it as false. How did Shaggy and Scooby meet? That is also not fair, because this depends on what you're watching. I think it's Nittingham Puppy Farm, though, because that's what Pup Named Scooby-Doo says. It's correct. What type of dog is Scooby-Doo? Mastiff, Great Dane, Bulldog? What are you talking about? Scooby's... Anyway, Great Dane. Obviously, he is a Great Dane. Some basic Scooby knowledge. Correct. I can't believe I'm not going to get 100% because this thingy says that Fred is the leader of Mystery Inc. What is the name of their van? The Mystery Machine. These questions are so easy, and then they'll hit you with one that's like so specific. Who created the Scooby-Doo franchise in 1969 through their animated series Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Walt Disney or Matt Groening? Simpsons, or Stan Lee and Jack Kirby? No, obviously it's Joe Ruby and Ken Spears. They created the franchise, although they did not design the character. Correct. Where does Shaggy live? Hollywood, Blue City, Scary Town, or Coolsville? Obviously, everybody lives in Coolsville, unless you're watching Mystery Incorporated. Then they live in, what was it? Crystal Cove? I really love that show. I really, really like it. Correct. Cool. Who's the oldest gang member? Shaggy is the oldest in the gang. Incorrect. Fred is the oldest. Fred is the oldest? No, he's not. No, he's not. I will prove it. I can prove it. I am correct. Anyway, Shaggy in the beginning of the show is 17. Everybody else is 16. Daphne is 16. Fred is 16. And Velma is 16. Shaggy is the oldest member of the gang. You know what? And this is why you cannot go toe to toe with autism. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. How many mysteries have they ever solved? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's, I don't know, 150 to 160. That's the highest that it has. Correct. I mean, yeah, it's been running forever. What colors does Daphne wear? Purple and green. Don't piss me off. Come on. Let's not play around. What colors does Velma wear? Also, it says orange and green, orange, yellow, just orange and red. She wears orange and red. Her skirt is red, her sweater is orange. What colors are on Scooby-Doo, including his collar? Brown, green, yellow, black, black, brown, blue, yellow, red, black, brown, black, brown. Okay, so it's blue, yellow, black, and brown. Because of his collar, which I made a little clay magnet of. Great, I've completed the quiz. I got 86 out of 100. I actually got 100 out of 100. If you knew you were shit, thank you. But I got a certificate that says, can you imagine if I printed this shit out and had it like a diploma? Well, I would never print it out unless it's at 100. So I found that BuzzFeed has a quiz, which member of the mystery gang are you? And it's one of those like aesthetic-y ones. So it's like, pick a place to explore: the woods, the cemetery, creepy mansion, or a buffet. I actually grew up next to a cemetery, so they don't scare me, but I'm also not one for like bothering people, which is what I think that kind of is. And I probably, girl, I don't go into creepy mansions. The fuck? The woods, well, I grew up, there was a lot of forest where I grew up, but at night, it's actually kind of hard. Never mind, I feel safest in the cemetery. Let's go to the cemetery. What is the first thing that I find? Clues, suspects, food, a secret path. Probably a secret path, I think. Somebody suggests you and your friends split up. What do you do? Go with my best friend, go alone. Why are we splitting up? That makes no sense. Or go with my crush. Here's the thing. A controversial opinion. I do think sometimes splitting up can make sense. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But in some places, sometimes, you know, I think it could make sense. Go with my best friend, go alone. Why are you splitting? I don't think my best friend would let me split off. I don't think that's my choice, actually. I don't think he would let me. I probably have to go with my best friend. Yeah. At least we'll scream together. At least we'll both embarrass ourselves. Pick a monster. The Phantom Virus, Ghost Clown, the Green Ghost, or Captain Color. I just raved around the Green Ghosts, so we're taking the Green Ghosts. I love them. Plus, I hate the Ghost Clown. A monster is chasing you. What do you do? Make a quick disguise, plan a trap, hide. Too late, I've already been caught. Well, look. I've been caught. I know myself, okay? I know my role in a zombie apocalypse, and I know, like, I would love to plan a trap, but I would have to plan ahead. If a monster's chasing me, it's already too late. I've been caught. Who is the person behind the mask? A weirdo couple, an attractive female, okay, strange guy with glasses, creepy old man. Girl, it is always a creepy old man. Or a creepy old man in the making. Why am I Scooby-Doo? That's not what I expected to get. Scooby-Doo, you bring everyone together and stand out in your fun-loving personality. Just make sure to save some Scooby snacks for the rest of us. Not fucking likely. Honestly, the Black Knight Ghost, one of my favorites. It's a classic. It's a classic. He's beautiful. Very first Scooby-Doo episode ever. And it just like immediately hooked me when I first saw it. I thought it was so cool. Although this guy, this guy, the green ghost, it's technically two ghosts, iconic designs. I actually used them in a different video because I just, character design. Now I have to say some character designs Scooby are really, but not so great always with the monsters culturally, to put it nicely, but occasionally real bangers. I was flipping through the encyclopedia and there was a double spread page on the top snacks from Scooby and Shaggy. Obviously 5 out of the 10 of the top 10 are sandwiches, and it reminded me that I loved Scooby-Doo so much and for so long that I loved it way before I had any critical thinking. So naturally one day when I was watching it, I decided I was going to make a Shaggy sandwich, and I was going to go to the kitchen and I was going to open the fridge and I was going to put one of whatever the fuck's in there. Like, I'm just going to make a random sandwich. It's just going to be great. But we were really poor. And so I walked into the kitchen like full of confidence. I opened the fridge and there was literally nothing in it except for a jar of like tomato spaghetti sauce. So I slapped that onto some untoasted white bread, slapped another bread on it, and I ate it. And it banged. And I ate that as a snack for years. And then I moved to Germany, and I realized that we have something called Tomatenstrudel, which is like baked. It's just like tomato, like strudel. Like it's basically the same thing as bread and tomato paste, I guess, or whatever. I don't know, and like some herbs. I think it's kind of amazing how long-lasting like this kind of love is, because I loved Scooby-Doo to the point of invention. The spaghetti sauce sandwich. And now I'm 29 years old, and this is like my content planner, like for everything. Like this is where I actually keep the final like lists of all ideas, and it's coded by like member. So like different ideas and different concepts go into different parts of the planner. Like I've got my games, my game stuff, all with like the Scooby-Doo section. I've got like physical stuff that I'm building and making on the Fred section, etc. And I think that's really cool. I think that's like one of the coolest things about Scooby-Doo is like most of its like a huge bulk of its fans are fans who've been fans their literal entire lives, sometimes whose parents have been fans, and like at some point now I think grandparents might have still been kind of fans. I just think that's neat. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye here for this vlog, because I have a couple Scooby-Doo movies with my name on them, and I gotta go chill. Let's go celebrate Scooby's birthday like he would want to. Plus I have a bag of peach rings waiting for me, so you know it's important. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you would like to. I didn't plan this video. This was really spontaneous, and I had fun. I hope you had fun. Bye. Snooki is on. Snacks are here, and I have about 38 hours worth of Scooby-Doo that I can be watching. Let's hit it. Happy birthday, Scooby.